What's up, guys? This is Andy here with Ultimate iDevice Vids, and Apple has released iOS 10 Beta 4 to registered developers. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the changes found in iOS 10 Beta 4. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So first up, the emojis have changed a lot. There's essentially a lot of new ones that have been outed, and also some of the current ones have been redesigned. So if we just go ahead and jump into the messages application here, we can open up our Emoji Keyboard, and the ones that essentially are, most used, these ones right here, have been redesigned. There's essentially more of like a shadow, and they're a little bit more real life looking, if you ask me. Here's a direct comparison. So iOS 10 on the left, iOS 9 on the right. As you can see there, they're a little bit more real life looking, a little bit more lively. And there's various improvements to the Emoji Keyboard. As you can see, under the Objects section, there's now a pride flag, which is nice to see. And if you guys go to the Smileys and People section of the Emoji Keyboard, you're going to find a lot of new family options here. And also, if you go into the Activities section, you're going to be finding a lot of new female athlete options as well. So it's really nice to see some improvements to the Emoji Keyboard focusing on diversity. And also the gun emoji, which is present in iOS 9 and also earlier betas of iOS 10, has now been replaced with a green little water gun, as you can see right there in iOS 10 Beta 4. And moving on from emojis, if you guys pull down your notification center and slide over to your widgets view, you're not going to be seeing the date in a nice bold text here. It's always going to be present. So it's a good way to just tell the date right from there. Very easy to read, very clear. After you update to iOS 10 Beta 4, you'll be getting this new splash screen when you pull up Control Center. It says iPhone controls now playing and home now have their own individual cards. Swipe to see each one. So it's nice that it's just explaining people how to use the new Control Center in iOS 10. If you go into the Still section under the Wallpaper settings, you'll notice that iOS 10 Beta 4 removes a lot of wallpapers. So this is iOS 9 on the right, iOS 10 Beta 4 on the left. As you can see, a lot of these wallpapers are no longer present over here. And a lot of people are speculating that they're kind of, clearing the slate because Apple generally adds new wallpapers with a new release. So maybe in the next beta of iOS 10 or the GM or the final release, they'll be adding some new wallpapers. Also something that's pretty bizarre is the iOS 8 stock wallpaper is back for whatever reason. But I'm happy to see that back because I've always liked that wallpaper. The responsiveness of animations when you open and close applications has just improved even more in iOS 10 Beta 4. It was great, with iOS 10 all along, but iOS 10 Beta 4 just takes it to a new, speed. As you can see right here, just opening and closing applications, even folders, it's just gotten so much faster. So this has always been a complaint of mine with iOS, how the animations are slow. Apple is definitely making a lot of, headway in iOS 10. The iOS 10 keyboard sounds were changed from the beginning. I've talked about this in earlier videos. However, they've been changed even more in iOS 10 Beta 4. Essentially, the new sound, which is more of the popping sound, of course, is still there. However, it changes depending on the key you click on. If you click on one of the keys in the middle, it makes one sound. If you click on the back key, it makes a different sound. Return a different sound, and space a different sound. So it just kind of changes up the way that it sounds, which is nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my phone up to the microphone, and I'll show you guys the different sounds. So this is the normal, letter keys. And this is the delete key. And this is the space bar. And this is return. And now, as you can hear, when I jump around from key to key, it just makes it sound a little bit better and a little bit more lively. So some nice improvements to the keyboard noises. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video, and there is definitely more that's changed in iOS 10 Beta 4 than I just showed you. Those are just some of the features that stood out to me and that I thought that I should bring to your guys' attention. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to this channel for many more videos pertaining to iOS updates, jailbreaking, and so much more. Also make sure to follow the channel on Twitter, like it on Facebook, and also make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll put all those links down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.